Wow.
On Pony Paradise with myself and Miss Amy Lee 33.
Have you had your coffee this morning?
I haven't. Can you hear
Me either,
my voice?
actually.
I'm tired.
Like a zombie. Like, I need coffee.
Yeah.
I need coffee. I need coffee.
Can I crawl to my coffee?
Oh no, it's like, let's
I
crawl
crawled my
to
coffee. Oh no, look, so now I haven't had my coffee.
She seriously needs coffee.
That's
I
how you
love
know I
coffee,
haven't had it.
actually.
You what?
I really love coffee. Like, I used to drink when I was a kid, like milky coffee.
Holly loves coffee.
It's so good. Like,
I
my
shouldn't
mother
say
used to
that.
make it so nicely.
Yeah, Holly, like, I don't give her a lot of coffee. Don't go like, oh, you should give kids coffee. Like, we went out to, I don't know, the park a little while ago. And she likes having, like, the leftover bits of my latte. If I have a latte, like, she loves, like, the leftover part of it. Like, maybe, like, the bottom quarter of the cup.
Yeah.
So, like, I made it too sweet. Because it had caramel syrup in it. And I put extra sugar in it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't drink that. So Holly was like, Mom, can I have it? So I was like, oh, well, you know, try it. Because it had, like, syrup and stuff in it. And she'd just walk around going, look, I've got a latte. I've got a latte. Just drink it. She finished it. And I was like, good cow. But at the same time, I was like, you'd best have a break for a week from caffeine now.
I love it. My mum always used to make, like, a very milky coffee that would taste really chocolatey. Like, she did it so good. Like, I really, really used to love those. Coffee's not bad, as long as you have it in moderation. And
yeah. There's caffeine in so many sweets.
Oh, there's more caffeine in, like, a can of, like, Coca-Cola and stuff anyway.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. I mean, they don't drink Coca-Cola, really, not. But, you know, like I say, they do have sweets and stuff. So, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I would just have to, I feel like I have to be like explaining myself so people don't think I'm a parent that just gives her lattes all the time. Because she's like, I love lattes. Look, I've got a latte. I love lattes.
Oh, she's so proud.
How would you know you love lattes if you haven't had them before? Uh-oh.
Latte. Well, we always go out for a nice Starbucks, don't we, me and you? We love our little Starbucks days and stuff.
I love lattes. I love them.
Yeah.
I used to be a cappuccino girl, but
I turned you into a latte.
I do like latte. I think they're just smoother. Like cappuccinos are just quite frothy, and even though they're really nice, they're just not lattes.
Right. Lattes, lattes, latte, latte, lattes.
Oh my gosh.
What are you building today anyway? Are you still doing your spa?
I am, and I'm going to do
cool.
it like an underground part. So I may just... Oh, it's going to take a little while just to kind of get the area because it's quite deep underground.
Okay. That sounds like a scary spa, to be honest. Underground spa, ladies. It'll be fun.
It is fun. It's fun when you come and see it because you get like special treatment underneath.
Oh, cool. Right. Maybe that's for like the really rich people where they can get like extra like care or whatever. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's it. It's like a bit of extra TLC, like nice and quiet underground. So you're out of view of everybody else. You feel like you've got a bit of privacy.
And
that's
you get
what
like
you want in a spa, isn't it? You don't want to feel like people are watching you.
Instead of normal cucumbers, you get organic cucumbers.
Yes. See?
Yeah, we get it. I'm building a pony riding school today. I thought that'd be quite fun. Yeah, so we can go learn how to ride ponies as ponies. You know, it'll be fun. La 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 la. I love ponies. I miss my pony.
I know. Do you think you'd ever get another one?
I was speaking to my friend Glenn about that the other day because, as you know, he's a big horse rider. I would love to, but I don't know if I could have the time anymore because they take up so much time, but YouTube takes up even more time.
Do you think you could have it like where you had it before, like have him in the stables and they like have him ridden by other people? So that like they would do the kind of work and you would...
I don't know, I always feel like really terrible for that. Like, I know it's really good for the pony, but like it's called full livery where basically everyone looks after your horse for you and you pay them the money and then you just basically ride or do what you want.
Yeah.
And I understand that, but that just, I don't know, it makes me feel a little sad. Because I'm like, my favourite thing about owning a horse wasn't actually the riding, it was the looking after him and grooming him and...
Yeah.
Like, I loved that more than riding. I wouldn't care if I never, like, rode a pony again, but I love grooming them and loving on them and stuff.
Yeah, I hear that.
I've always thought about getting like a retired horse that doesn't need riding, that can just be happy in his little field and...
But then would you feel like he's... I don't know, would you feel like he needs to be ridden? Like, having him...
I mean, you can still ride them, it just means you can't really compete them and you can't do heavy riding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you can get like companion ponies that don't really need to be ridden and stuff, but...
Yeah.
I don't know, I wouldn't have the time to ride anyway, really. But, I don't know, maybe one day I'd think about getting another one. Maybe.
I'd love to have one, but yeah, I agree with you on the time aspect of it. You know, you do need a lot of time and commitment.
Yeah, they take
It's
up a
not
lot.
a dog.
No, definitely not. But it's beautiful. Animals are magic.
What's your favourite animal?
Newts.
Newts with wings.
Yeah. I love newts so much. I literally cannot even on the newtage. I need newts in my life.
Newts, 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 newts.
Newt. I think newts are absolutely beautiful, and they're the cutest little things ever. And
I did love them as a kid. Like, I loved finding one in pond dipping and stuff.
right,
I freaking
pond
loved
dipping,
it.
it's like one of the greatest things ever. As long as you do it
But they're not
nicely
fun
and-
anymore.
Why?
It's like, I don't know, you just can't find any good places to do it anymore.
I love it. Like, I remember like when I lived in this place called Sheringham, which is in Norfolk in England, and there was like a little streams right by my house. And anytime I had my nieces Livy or Maya, and we'd go pond dipping, and they enjoyed it, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I love it. I just
I
love the
love
commitment.
it. It's always been a favourite thing to do of mine. Like,
Yeah.
I remember there was, my friend's dad was like a caretaker at, I won't say the school just in case he gets in trouble, at a secondary school in Cambridge. And we were like obviously in primary school at the time, but we got to go to work with him sometimes, and they had a pond. And
Oh,
obviously because it was a
cool.
secondary school, it was like, I don't know, it was open, and I don't know, that was just like we'd sneak in there when he's doing his work and do the pond dipping and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then we used their stage, like we'd go in the hall and use their stage and everything.
Oh, cool. I love it. If you don't know what pond dipping is, especially when you just get a net and
yeah.
you go looking for stuff in ponds, but you do it very carefully and you put the little creatures
Yeah,
back.
you don't take it, like, because that's their home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like, oh my gosh, look what I found. I just remember that feeling of finding a newt, and it literally was
like
the best thing to find.
Yeah.
And if you found a
Because
newt, you were really cool.
they were the cutest things ever. Well, they are the cutest little things ever. My dad used to
Yeah.
have some newts in his pond, and it's like one of the most happiest memories I have was like going to his house and like just I'd sit by his pond for hours, and then like I would feed the newt, like if you put a little earthworm in, and then this little newt face will appear from the depth of the pond and like would eat this little worm. But then like I'd like pick up the newt very gently in my hand, and even this sounds kind of gross, but I'd kiss him because I wanted to give that newt some love, so I'd like kiss his little head and stuff. And
Did you ever have just a weird obsession with water? Because I know I did. Like ponds and lakes and...
oh yeah.
I don't know, I just
Ponds,
have this
definitely.
fascination with them. I love spending time around rivers and ponds, and
Yeah.
I don't know why, it just makes me feel really happy. It always has done.
Yeah, no, I'm totally the same. Like, I think it's the wildlife in it. Like,
Yeah, you know what, you might be right. I just love, like, Cherry Hinton Hall, a place in Cambridge, I just love spending time there just for the water.
yeah.
I would just spend my time around the lake.
Yeah.
Love that.
Fun. I love animals.
I have
So
tigers.
much.
Tigers are probably my favourite.
Yeah, tigers. Big cats are just stunning.
Yeah,
Absolutely
all kind of
beautiful
big cats,
creatures.
really.
Yeah.
And meerkats. I love meerkats. I think they're great.
Meerkats.
They are fantastic creatures.
Yeah.
They're just so funny. They're so clever as well. Like, I'm watching loads of programs about them. They're so clever in their little communities.
I love watching like animal shows, like wild animals and like veterinary shows. Like, I don't know, animals are just amazing. The world would be rubbish without animals in it.
Yeah. Do you know what I absolutely love though?
My face.
No, like the dog
Wow.
whisperer.
Oh wow, yeah.
I love it. I was watching it yesterday and I was like, I love this guy so much. He is like a genius.
Yeah, right.
But it's so simple what he does. It's just like people just don't have any patience.
Yeah. I can't wait, like, as soon as I get my own place, like, buy a house, the amount of pets I'm getting is insane. Like, first thing, like, I'm getting a border collie, like, a puppy, and I'm getting some newts. I have to get some newts and cats, and I'm just gonna have an animal farm. It is like seriously, I'm gonna have so many dogs and so many cats, and I'm just gonna be so happy because as much as like my parents were cool, they never allowed me to express myself how I wanted with animals. Like I would have had an animal charity in my bedroom if I could.
Yeah, me too.
Like I never had a dog. I was never allowed a dog, and I was never even allowed a cat for a long time. And I don't know, every child deserves to, if they can, have that animal love.
I agree. I completely agree. And we didn't really have many pets. We had a few dogs. Like I had a Springer Spaniel that I absolutely adored.
Oh,
But we had to give her up for some reason.
that's sad.
But all the other pets we had, they always got given like away, like by my parents. Like they never had an animal for very long, which is really horrible because you get attached.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Like people don't even understand how quickly a child gets attached to an animal.
Yeah.
And then to lose it again, it was just horrible. Like it happened so many times. So when
I think it's important. It's part of human nature to be able to like love and nurture another being, and an animal is perfect for that.
It is. I mean, like now I'm an adult. I have cats. I can't have a dog because I live in a flat and it's not really very fair. But like we had to give away one cat because he had problems living inside. So that was just completely different issue. But aside from that, like I can't imagine just getting bored of my pet, you know?
I know.
Like and giving them up.
I could never.
Just because it baffles me how they could do that. Like I don't even understand. My parents, why'd you give away my pets?
I know, right? It's like I have Poppy, but when I move to America, I can't bring her because it's unsafe for her. I could, but where I'll be living, there are a lot of bears, and it'd be very selfish. And I've had a lot of children actually ask me what is going to happen with Poppy, and my family are going to look after her until I can bring her back with me. But while I'm living,
it's probably better that she stays here.
I can't bring her to America, not in New Hampshire, which is where I was living. It's too dangerous. If I lived in my own apartment in California, then I can bring her, but I can't bring her to a place where there's bears around because we live in the forest too, so.
But she gets very well looked after,
She's
don't worry.
So happy.
She's
so my mum looks after her and Salem looks after her, and so she's very happy.
Yeah.
And if it was my choice, I'd bring her, but it would be very selfish of me to do that. She would be unhappy.
She has like this really cool spot right by like an open fire that she loves to sit in.
It breaks my heart, but then I look at how happy and safe she is, so I know I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah,
that's
like
when
because if something was to happen to her, you'd feel terrible.
Yeah.
And it just wouldn't be worth it because she's happy and it's different.
She's so happy. I think that's when you know that you really are a true animal lover, is when you can put the animal's needs before your own. Because I want her with me, but it's not. She shouldn't be in America. It'll be unsafe for her. So I'm glad that my mum and Salem can keep an eye on her for me.
Yeah.
She's my baby.
We do a good job of keeping an eye on her. And she loves her life anyway. She's a happy cat.
She's very happy. Cat. She's a princess cat.
She is. She has like a big sparkly pink collar and everything.
She's such a princess. Like she is totally an Amy Playthrough cat. She's so like regal and like so posh, isn't she? She is. Posh pop.
She is a posh puppy.
She's funny.
And then she just gets like when the kids come over, she's just like, oh great.
Yeah, she's like.
She kind of puts up with it for a little while, and then she's like, see ya.
Yeah, bye.
See
These
ya.
kids. I can't be around all these kids. I have Poppy, the princess.
I have to apologise to you guys. I had a little bit of a lag spike randomly, so.
Okay, lag happens. It's natural.
Yeah. Well, it's actually taken me so long. You wouldn't believe, right? I've had to come down here underneath and like fill in a massive, huge pond of water.
Really?
Like block by block because it was so deep.
Jeez.
So yeah, I haven't really got much done apart from like the entrance.
It's okay. La 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 la.
Why am I getting all lag spiky? I don't like it.
Sure. I'm not getting any lag that I can see.
Oh no, now I've put those in the wrong way.
Okay, let's put some horses in here. Oh no! Horse! No, come on! No, horse!
What's going on?
He got trapped in a wall. There you go. I'll get you out. There you go, buddy. Okay.
He's alive, yeah?
Yeah. I saved him.
Oh, thank goodness.
He's fine. Maybe my stable's a little bit too small. Maybe I need to make them a little bigger. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
Let's see.
do some corners. It's over here that's really laggy. I don't know why. It's okay over this side. But oh my gosh, we are just about out of time for this week's episode, guys. I didn't even notice.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, tell us what your favourite animal is and what your favourite memory of your pets are.
Yeah.
In the comments. And we shall see you again next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We love you. Bye.
Bye.